All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be covering what happened with FRC, First Republic Bank. So this is just kind of going to be a Cliff Notes, real quick summary, just summarizing kind of the important topics of what happened and what's going on. But basically, it's kind of similar. It provides a really similar theme to what happened with SVB regarding them being heavily invested in mortgage-backed securities and we being in a high interest rate environment. The value of investments into U.S. Treasuries will far outweigh those of fixed interest rates regarding mortgage-backed securities. So that's kind of what's going on here. So we had a really short Q3 earnings call with FRC that lasted really short and didn't even have a Q&A session. The FRC stock fell 90% during the whole SVB debacle back in March. And in about early March, they had about $173 billion in customer deposits. And around the end of the March timeframe, with customers being scared of that situation, a lot of the customers pulled out of their deposits, and they ended up in about $100 billion of deposits at the end of March. So huge outflows. So this basically leading to FRC, they need liquidity. They're going to be able to have to pay, they're going to have to be able to meet up these demands of customer withdrawals. And here come in the interest rates, where FRC is more so invested in mortgages, and those loans being made I guess back in low interest rate environment times, and we're currently in a high interest rate environment times. So just given that model, it shows that there's not really much room for FRC to really make money. So basically, kind of news just breaks out, and smart investors are like, oh, this whole SVB thing going on, we're really invested into FRC, but the same thing's gonna happen, so we're gonna pull our money out. And basically, here comes the FDIC and kind of associating them with other big banks, like how are they gonna bail them out at this point? And JP Morgan becomes one of them. So JP Morgan is going to acquire $173 billion of their loans and $30 billion in securities, which kind of leads to just JP Morgan growing even bigger and bigger. So I guess it might be a common theme is that we're going to see these type of bailouts, and just the big banks are going to get bigger, and the smaller mid-sized regional type of banks they just aren't going to survive this type of condition, just given the slightest slip, such as being invested in mortgage-backed securities or real estate or something of that nature associated with low interest rates. So that's pretty much the gist of what I wanted to cover. Pretty short, pretty quick. That's my Cliff Notes version of it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment below. Give me a like. Subscribe if you want more videos. And talk to you later.